We are talking about mechanism of hormone action, and in this video we will discuss about mobile receptor or nuclear receptor. Actually, this mobile receptor may be present in cytoplasm or nucleus, and when this receptor present in cytoplasm, then this is called as cytosolic receptor, and when this receptor present in nucleus, then this is called as nuclear receptor. Becomes activated by different type of lipophilic hormone. So these are the lipophilic hormone, that means it can crosses plasma membrane. But the lipophilic hormone, that means different type of sex hormone or steroid hormone or thyroxine hormone, they can crosses plasma membrane, so they acts via this mobile receptor. Lipophilic hormone, you can find this lipophilic hormone just outside of the plasma membrane, and by process of diffusion this lipophilic hormone enters into cytoplasm, and it can binds with cytosolic receptor or it can binds with nuclear receptor. And when it binds with this receptor, then the hormone receptor complex will be formed. This mobile receptor directly binds with DNA. That means in DNA there are present hormone responsive element. So this hormone receptor complex binds with this hormone responsive element, then the gene will be activated. So by process of transcription they will form mRNA, and this mRNA again enters into cytoplasm, and then this mRNA synthesize different type of protein via translation. So the function of this hormone can be expressed in cell, right? Now we will see details mechanism of this nuclear receptor. So hormones that are lipid soluble can cross cell membrane and directly influence genes expression. The steroid hormone like glucocorticoid, so example of this glucocorticoid is cortisol. Mineralocorticoid, that means aldosterone, different type of mineralocorticoid can be found. One example of this mineralocorticoid is aldosterone. Estrogen, progesterone and testosterone, so these are the sex hormone, and this glucocorticoid and the mineralocorticoid are secreted from adrenal cortex, so they will act via this nuclear receptor. And the vitamin A and vitamin D, so vitamin A or the retinoic acid also acts via this mobile receptor. Okay, so the receptor of this retinoic acid is called as RAR or retinoic acid receptor. And the thyroid hormone binds with receptor to form hormone receptor complex. So this thyroid hormone receptor can be found either in cytosol or nucleus. Receptor of this steroid hormone and the vitamins are nuclear receptor, but thyroid hormone receptor may be cytosolic or nuclear receptor. So hormone binds with this receptor to form hormone receptor complex, and this hormone receptor complex binds with hormone responsive element in DNA, which is specific regulatory sequence or promoter. Okay, and this will activate or repress the transcription, and this is the process by which the mobile receptor can act. Now we see the structure of nuclear receptor. In this nuclear receptor have two terminus end, one is N terminus end and another is C terminus end, like different kinds of protein. So this receptor is a special kind of protein. Okay, and it has 6 domain, A by B, C, D, E and F. So there are present 6 domain in this receptor, and A by B domain is also known as AF1, and this AF1 directly activate the transcription process. And the next domain, which is known as C domain, and this C domain is also called as DBD domain, or this is called as DNA binding domain, and this DNA binding domain present near N terminus end. And next domain is LBD domain, that means it is called as ligand binding domain. So hormone can binds with this domain, and this domain is attached with this DBD domain by D region, and which is also called as hinge region. And there are present another transcription activator region, and which is known as AF2, and this is called as F region. So F region is also known as AF2 domain. Okay, then A by B domain is also called as AF1 or modulator region, because it is involved in activation of transcription. And next domain is DNA binding domain present near N terminus end, and DBD is connected with a ligand binding domain through a flexible region D, and which acts as hinge. And LBD, where hormone binds, present near C terminus end, and F domain contain another transcription activator which is called as AF2. Right, so this is the structure of nuclear receptor, and hope you have understand about nuclear receptor function and their structure. And in next video we will discuss about hypothalamus and they are hormones. So thank you, and that's it.